Let's see what we got. Eon, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's crack-a-lacking? This shit is not hot. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. It's not hot, though. Fuck it, though. It'll do. I had some shit to do before I got on here with you. You dudes. Eon, what's up, blood? Technical boxing, blood. Let's see something. What looks better, like that or like that? I look mad white like this, right? Here I look less white. I'm gonna do this one. I don't like looking so extra crackerish. Where's everybody at? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Nobody's talking. You like this? You saying this one's better? Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? Talk to me, people. Got the shave going, right? The baby face is out. You don't see the grays. I always say they expect you to be late. Yeah, but oh yeah, but the alert went out, right? Let me see. Yeah, alert went out. The alert went out. Word up. Alert went out. So we'll see what happens. Where's everybody at though? So talk to me, Eon. Let's kick this party off. Let's kick this party off. What we got? What we got? Maybe I'll even do a call-in. If enough people want, we'll do a call-in today. I'll let you motherfuckers call in. So we fucking vibe out. Vibe out. I don't even talk like that. Usyk stoppage. Disagree. Yo, Mark, salute from Puerto Rico. Armando, ¿qué pasó, señor? Me gusta boricuas. Sorry, that's my best Spanish, but what's up, man? So let me ask you this, Armando. You're from Puerto Rico, right? If Jake Paul fought Edgar Berlanga, who would you root for, being that Jake Paul lives in Puerto Rico, does a lot for the community, and then, of course, that Berlanga is a Puerto Rican. He lives in New York, but he's Puerto Rican roots. Who would you root for? And second, do you think Puerto Ricans, because my man Ness, if you don't know who he is, a friend of mine, he has a show, he thinks that the Puerto Ricans, a large amount of them would support Jake Paul because Jake Paul's a pillar of that community. What do you think? Love the video, Marco. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you. What's the last video you saw, Edwin? I just dropped a video of possibly the fastest hands in heavyweight history, a fighter that most of you guys probably never even heard of. Did you see the video I dropped today? No, I know he kills Paul, Eon. That's not the question. I'm asking Puerto Ricans, would they support Jake because Jake does so much for boxing and for the Puerto Rican community, or would they go with the blood thicker than water? Would they go with the blood, Puerto Rican blood, who was only in Berlanga? Rayo. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if he's going to answer me. Edwin, you Puerto Rican? Or no? Edwin Torres, that could be Puerto Rican, that could be Mexican, that could be Ecuadorian, that could be a whole bunch of shit. Just asking. The Puerto Ricans will definitely root for Paul. You think so? I think the Puerto Ricans would go for Berlanga. He's Puerto Rican. Paul is not. Cubans always go gold in the Olympics. Thank you, Pizza Man. Armando, let's see what he got. Puerto Rico supports Jake. Wait, what? That's fucking insane. Armando. Here's me saying Armando. That's American. Now here's me saying how I say it. Armando. Now here's me with the accent. Armando. Explain briefly, because I know you can't. Why would Puerto Ricans support Jake more than a dude that's from Puerto Rico, at least his family is, who apparently had a victory parade? I shouldn't even say a victory parade, a celebration parade after his fight with Canelo. They had one of those there for him. Why would they support Jake? Please explain. This is wild to me. Yes, we support Jake. You're Puerto Rican too, Edwin? Because he showed more support for Puerto Rico. We see Berlanga as a fake thug. Edwin, are you in Puerto Rico as well, or are you just a Puerto Rican dude? Damn, a fake thug? But why is he fake? I mean, he grew up in Lower East Side and Brooklyn. Like, he could have grew up in the streets. He could be a real thug. Not a single American never win gold in the Olympics today. It's been a while. I think Ward might be the last one. I just said that more. I know you said it, Eon, but you're a fucking 75% black, 25% white dude from Indiana. I want to hear it from the Puerto Ricans, not from your ass. But I'll give you props for guessing it. Let me see. Who's the last American to win gold in boxing in the Olympics? I think it's Ward. No, not. Oh, God. See, I didn't put who's the last. Oh, Clarissa. Clarissa, who's the last American to win gold in boxing in Olympics. Yeah, I forgot to put the last, and it gave me. It's Clarissa. Yeah, Andre Ward, 2004, and Clarissa, 2012. So the last man was Andre, like I thought, and the last person was Clarissa. Shakur was the closest winning silver. Yeah. Did people thought he got robbed from that silver? Like, should he have won gold, or did Shakur definitely lose that fight? Because I didn't see it. I'm talking about men. I know, but you didn't say men. And it's important just to, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Clarissa might be the only American, I think not might, is the only American to ever win 2 different gold medals, I believe. 2 different years. Let's see. Let's try it again. Has anyone ever won gold in Olympics more than once in boxing? So I definitely Clarissa. Who else? Several boxers have done it. Teofimo Stevenson, Cuba. I should have said American. Cuba. Vasily Lomachenko and Clarissa. And Rigondeaux. So all fucking Cubans except for Loma. Oh, and a British guy back in the 20s. So pretty, and Hungarian dude. Okay. So yeah, Clarissa's the only American to do it. Absolutely, he got robbed. Okay. Shakur said he didn't make it clear. I saw that. He's crying. But I'm not asking what he said. I'm curious what the overall consensus was. Jake supports the island way more than Edgar. And let's not forget Jake and Logan are manufactured, trained here, and with pride they represent Puerto Rico. El Gallo Dorado. What's El Gallo Dorado mean again? Cubans always win gold. Yeah, because they're not allowed to turn pro. Not Teofimo, it's Teofimo, I believe, with an L. Or Europe. Why is Clarissa such a hater? What is she a hater of? What is she a hater of? Damn, I didn't realize she's the only American to ever win gold medals twice. That's crazy. It's impressive, really. I talked to her. Well, I didn't talk to her, but I messaged her. I asked her about that because she said that that Ward should fight Jake, and I was like, you just want Ward to fight Jake because Ward will stomp him out, and she just basically gave a thumbs up. So just wants Jake to get his ass whooped. She hated the Katie and Armando, Katie and Serrano. Yeah, she didn't hate it. She just thinks that she's the most watched women's fight, and if it wasn't for Tyson and Paul, there wouldn't have been that many watching. And that's true. But they're also the most watched. That's also true. You know what I'm saying? Coda, what up, blood? Where you been? been a minute. My man, Coda. Coda in the building. Coda, where you from again? I forget. You look young as shit, though. But Marco, it's true that boxer wears mic under their pants to make that loud punch noise. What? Is it true that a boxer wears a mic under their pants to make a loud punch noise? No. I live in Puerto Rico. Berlanga's dad is from the streets. He kept his son out of it. And in the boxing scene, the majority of his life, that's the Trinidad acting like him, but he doesn't. That's like Trinidad acting like him, but he doesn't. What do you mean Trinidad acting like him? Bless you. What up, AK? Because he wasn't in the mix. Okay. PA, I bet. You're 28? That must be your prom picture because you look young as fuck in that picture. What's up, AK? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Still missing some of the usual suspects like Dwayne, and a lot of these dudes come at the very end when I'm tired. Like last night was popping when I was like tired. Gertz, what do you know about technical boxing, blood? I know a lot about technical boxing. I will venture to say I know just as much as Troy does, maybe more. But we're very different thinkers. Because everything he says, I agree with him. Almost everything. I'm not, but but people process differently. So I'll show you, and I'll deal with certain things that he doesn't look at, and vice versa. But I also didn't train people at the level he did. So, he has that over me. I never wanted to. I was just on fight hype. What you mean you were just on fight hype? I'm sick. I missed it. Jake and Cotto might be the GOAT of Puerto Rico. Tito is a cheater, so I can't. Well, Tito was never proven to be a cheater, so I've been in boxing for 21 years, though. What you mean? How many? Have you had fights, Coda? Dorado is a city, and Logan and Jake live there. And in English, it means Dorado is the city's rooster. Oh, that's why he wore that rooster in his head. I wonder why he chose Puerto Rico, Jake. It's kind of random for a dude from fucking Ohio. Canelo doesn't have no one to fight at 168. He's not, Pizza Man. He already tried that, and he got fucking slapped up. Gertz, what'd you ask me? Oh, technical boxing blood. Yeah. Nah, he's cool. No, I don't care. You said I left you the tea? You're welcome. It's my beautiful wife. Puerto Rico, kind of nice. Yo, Eon, I won't front. You look Puerto Rican. Like, you look mad fucking Puerto Rican. Or Dominican. You could be either. Mike Trejo, what up? What's your diet like, Mario? Who's Mario? You tell me who Mario is, and I'll tell you what his diet's like. But if you're talking about Marco, me, I don't fuck with carbs, really. Like I don't fuck with white flour processed shit, like white flour, like pasta. And I don't eat bread, really. I just try and eat mostly vegetables, the majority of vegetables, and I'll have meat as like a garnish. And I do love chocolate. But now the chocolate, I don't have sugar really. Everything's stevia sweetened. And if I have cake, whatever, it has to be not made from flour, but made out of like almond flour, just gluten. Not that I don't have a gluten allergy. I just don't want the gluten turns to sugar so easily. Mario, my bad. Are you doing what I think you're doing? No. You are? Since 7, amateur background, yes, in the streets came into play, then jail. Damn. You look like a fucking pretty boy. What you doing in jail? All that bad stuff straightened out my life 5 years ago. I stopped the gym at like 18, started again 25. Oh, so you fighting right now? Got any footage? Send me a link. We'll watch it right now. All of us. And nobody's going to make fun of you. This isn't like, nobody's here to shit on you. This is a community. Marco. No, I know what you meant. You were talking about Chinese food yesterday. We're talking about General Tso's chicken, and I'm not saying I eat the shit. And I do eat Chinese food, but now I just eat steamed. It'll be like, or with garlic, it'll be, just the chicken or the shrimp. I don't fuck with beef really or pork. I do eat bacon, but I try not to eat too much beef or pork, but I will fuck with a lot of chicken and fish. Steamed vegetables, steamed chicken, and then I will have a side of like their black bean sauce or their garlic sauce or something like that. I look nothing like a Puerto Rican. Well, I've only seen 2 pictures of you, so in what I've seen, you do. But you know your face better than I do. I sparred Ronald Cruz. Don't know who that is. When he was getting ready for Spence, most notable name, but Adorno as well as Jonathan Rodriguez. But I don't know who the fuck these people are. That doesn't mean they're not good. I just I have a radar, and I don't know what a lot of lower level or mid. I shouldn't even say lower. That sounds like I'm shitting on you. Mid level. I don't know a lot of them. So, but send a clip. Let's see what you got. Send me something you got. I'm sure you got something out right now on YouTube, hitting the bag, sparring, the pads, anything. Let's see what you got. You're awesome on TV, by the way. Thank you. What do you? I mean, I don't like. What do you enjoy about my presence there? Just out of curiosity, since fucking Ness and Boxing Blood talk most of the time. What's up, Joseph? Eddie Reynoso now training. Ooh, is that a fact? Is that a fact? UK, what's up? Why you said that about Bud, mate? What'd I say about Bud? You eat like a rabbit after dental surgery. Yeah, basically. The hardest thing is the sugar, but these fake sugars, man, the stevia or like the erythritol, the replacements, that does it. When you buy real estate in Puerto Rico coming from the States, you do not pay taxes. They bought you don't pay taxes, but it's a U.S. territory. Wow, you don't pay any taxes on property in Puerto Rico? We need to move to Puerto Rico, T. Yeah. Do you eat yams? What kind of yams you talking about? Shout out to Tone. How's your BTW? What's BTW mean? You kids in these acronyms. I don't know what that means. Do you think Canelo will ever fight Jake Paul? No. No, Joseph. I don't think that's going to happen. I do not think that's going to happen. I do not. No. I'm nice and not. We could meet at Philly and you could watch. I'm going to visit Greg Hackett gym soon. You don't have a video? Or you just don't feel comfortable sharing? You guys need a kitchen that point, just a steamer in there. Yeah, man, I got all that. College diet type shit. Any yogurt? I do, but I'm not. I don't seek the yogurt out, but yeah, I'll eat yogurt. Oatmeal, I'll do that. Hey, yo, did you just say you eat big beef? No, but why are you thinking about me eating big beef? Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti! That's why. Nasty. Pervert. Shakur and Tank in trouble with Canelo Teofimo. That is a fact. I'm decent. My cardio not the best. I'm doing enough. I don't plan on going pro. You don't plan on going pro? You just said you're nice. Fury has expressed that he may retire if he wins against Usyk. Nah, he's not retiring. That's bullshit. Yes, they announced it today. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. And having Canelo in his corner and that's going to fucking rise Teo stock. That is a genius move. I don't know how good Reynoso is, right? Because I don't think he's ever boxed. Canelo's Canelo. But just having Canelo there, because Canelo drops math, science, and knowledge on all his fighters. And being attached to Canelo, having the dude at the fights, either walking him to the ring, going in the ring with him, or just sitting ringside watching him. That is going to raise Teo stock. Genius move. Genius fucking move. Coda wants to work with you. Whoop Coda's ass. 20 years ago. Why you said Bud versus Garcia is good fight. It's good for the fans, but not the skills. Bud versus Garcia is a good fight. It's good for the fans, but not the skills because Ryan is going to use more roids. What? I didn't say that. You're British, right? You should have better fucking diction. Rewrite that in actual English so I can understand what you mean, and then I can respond to it. Alberto, no, I don't want Marco smoke. I don't want Marco to smoke me. What weight are you, Coda? I think you add a level of head. Wow. Tutti frutti. And I said that, not you. I think you add a level head and don't yell or scream like Ness. And I like the perspective of someone that's not engulfed with being a so-called hardcore. So that's your way of calling me a casual? Okay. Appreciate it. What's up, 9 fingers? Where's the 10th one? I'll send you some next sparring 5-6 grand. All right, send me. If you don't want other people to see it, just DM me. Or I could play it live, whatever you want. Coda, I'm trying to get rounds with Marco. I will fuck you up, Alberto. But not if you're going to do that. Go fund me, then I'm not going to fuck you up. But if you're going to do it, man, clocks are ticking. No, you don't pay taxes. They mentioned it in the podcast. Wow. Nope, no taxes at all, or just no property taxes? Peace. What up, Joe? PR has a great tropical. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Caribbean. All the Caribbean is dope. Like and share the video. Listen to Rob. I just dropped like 17 pounds. I'm at 160. Got a spar. Oh, you're my weight. Let's do it. Yeah, I also say them dudes have to be over the top to go viral. Yeah. No, it's the fact that Ness comes from a perspective of hardcore, and he always believes he's a narcissist, but he admits he is. Alberto Mexican. Yeah. Yes, Mexican styles easy to beat just because he's Mexican. Ian, he definitely has a very stereotypical style.
Oh, that's racist.
Yo, you can't be.
Oh, that's racist.
Ian, you think because you're quarter white, you could just fucking say racist shit because you're black and white, you got everything covered, you just be freely racist? No good. God doesn't like racism because racism is ugly. Jay Wack was a... I actually like him too. I was just fucking around. And I think, yeah, he came at me. That's what it was. Yeah, he came at me. But you know, I like him actually. So it was all in fun. What the fuck is that? Is that a red-faced baby? I don't know what that emoji is, Eon, but it's creepy. That worked out well for Cleo Co. last week, Eon. Marco, how's CT property tax and light bills? I don't own here. I'm just renting. Like I told you guys, man, I am fucking broke. You know, our business is getting hammered since inflation. I had that dude today in TBV tip talking about, oh, what do you say? It must be nice sitting there having people run your business for you. You can sit on your couch. It's like, you dipshit. I have a nighttime business. That was like 11 in the morning. What makes you think I don't fucking run my business? For starters. Second, like, I'm getting fucking hammered for the past year and a half. Like, we're losing money consistently for a year and a half. So people think because I own my own business, I'm rich. It's the furthest. I'm actually in debt. It's funny he got so mad and you were just spitting. Who? Name a Black Elite fighter that lost to a Mexican. Oh, come on. Eon. Black fighters have lost to Mexicans, and Mexican fighters have lost to black fighters, and white fighters have lost to everybody and beat everybody. Everybody wins and loses to everybody. Marco, I need you to put pause on TBD callers. They're disrespectful. I mean, if they were in person, but it's a call-in show. You would have took out a small business loan. I did, Alberto, and I got a grant. And you don't understand. We have been getting hammered for 5 years total, right? 3 to 4 years of COVID, and then now another almost 2 years of inflation because the inflation is directly tied to the COVID. So the loans and the grants that they gave us businesses was for 1 year, right? 1 year. Maybe, you know, they didn't know there'd be more variance and they didn't know that there'd be inflation. 1 year. So I've been trying to survive all 5 years of dramatically reduced sales and people just not wanting to go out. People, you know, so I appreciate the advice, but trust me, I got everything there is to get. It's just something we got to ride out and be creative, try and get through. Do you see my light at the end of the tunnel with, yes. Yes, it's just, yeah, I think we're pretty much near the, that's the one good thing maybe about Trump, or I don't know, one good thing. I'm not political, but hopefully the economy will get better. Hopefully. I don't know shit about politics, though, but I've had people tell me the president doesn't matter. Then I've had people tell me, yeah, Trump will improve. All I cared about selfishly, I don't give a fuck about Kamala or Trump. I just want whoever will improve the economy. Facts, everything's bad, but everything's getting better. Yeah. Well, maybe. Maybe. So we'll see. But yeah, there's definitely a light. It's just how long does it take for that light to for me to flip on the switch? Because I can't last that much longer. Like we're not about to close, but at some point you just don't want to compile debt and debt and debt. It's like no. But it's going to be good. I think it's going to get back on track. It's just taking way longer than anybody thought. Marco, I'll smoke you, no lie. You just say you don't want no smoke. Now you're going to smoke me? My most memorable sparring session was against Wilfredo Rivera. Do you remember him? He fought. Yeah, I remember him. Damn, so wait, remind me, Armando, what's your background in boxing? This isn't the place for that kind of talk, plus pause on your profile pic. Yeah. COVID was BS, tried to destroy small business. Well, it wasn't BS, but, Trump is the guy who kind of was fired before. How long are you on? 16 years. 16 years we've been in business. Some wrong with y'all is a boxing channel where dudes have no shirt on for a living whilst being sweaty and tired. Okay, that's a good point. Your profile picture is a little too Playgirl-esque, but this is a boxing channel. However, you don't see me out here with my shirt off, fucking nuts in the camera, like, yeah. That's what we do in the locker room. Nah. King, what up? Marco, you break down fights pretty fucking good. Thanks, King. Yo, King, that profile picture is fucking dope. That's one of my favorite movies. You mork-ass, trick-ass buster. Appreciate you. You do what? You mean my long-form videos, or you mean the short ones I do? Or both? I don't know how much debt you're in, but maybe consider bankruptcy. Nah, I don't. We're not there yet. It's called Eastville. LMAO. But anyway, I don't want to really talk more about the business. It's separate. Everything, my boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Did you want to see the one I dropped today? I dropped one on possibly the fastest hands in heavyweight history. And no, I'm not talking about Ali. I'm not talking about Mike Tyson. Possibly the fastest hands in heavyweight history. Dude out of Ohio named Michael Dokes. Now, let's be honest. That was the title just to get views. And I do believe Michael Dokes is top 3 to 5 fastest hands. I think Tyson was faster, but maybe nobody else. We're talking world champion level dudes. Eon, you're in a boxer. You don't see fans with their shirts off. Pause. I don't want to talk about comedy, Mike. Dokes, you knew. 704 new. 704 new. Yeah, Mike, that's work for me. And that's not my, this is passion. That's work. Big difference. Morel versus Benavidez. What do I think? What do I think? I think. Let me try to find it. This is what I think.
I'm knocking somebody the fuck out.
David Benavidez is
knocking somebody the fuck out.
That's what I think. Benavidez is stopping him. Although, don't worry about it, Mike. You didn't know. All good. Tyson was hyper-focused. He could have been great. Yeah. He was great. Mike Tyson from 1985 to 1989-90, right before Douglas. I can't even say 90 because that motherfucker lost in February of 90. So it was only 2 months into the year. So really, Tyson from 85 to 89 was possibly the greatest heavyweight who ever lived. Possibly the most skilled heavyweight who ever lived. But that's a 4-year prime. So short. So short. With that haircut, Morel getting outboxed, my boy. Do you remember, King, how old are you? You're probably somewhat near my age having that fucking, like in that movie. How old are you, King? Tell me first, then I'll get into who that haircut reminds me of. Another fellow Cuban. Thoughts on Bam? Top 5 greatest fighter in the world today. I think he's more impressive than Usyk because motherfucker goes up, wins just the main titles, but he's knocking everybody out. You got Morel? Well, you must got some kind of amnesia. Marco Tank is too great to only fight once. I agree with you. No, I think Benavidez is better right now because of experience, but I think the better skilled fighter is Morrell. All right, so you got Morrell, but you think Benavidez is better. You, my friend, are throwing out more mixed signals than a tranny. I don't know if that was funny. Might have even been a little fruity, but you know what I mean by it. I'm 50. I fought amateur. My last fight, 1996. My last amateur fight was 1998. I had over 100 fights. That would be an honor for you to break down one of my fights. Just amateur then, right? You didn't go pro? And send it right now. Send it in the chat here if you want, or DM me, whichever fight you want me to look at, and I will. I got Morrell. Benavidez will not hurt Morrell. Alan, let me ask you a question. Actually, I'm not going to ask you a question. I'm going to make a statement.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
No. You look like David Morrell and Justin Bieber had a baby. Oh, that's fucked up. And matter of fact, not only is that fucked up, but
Oh, that's racist.
if Bam was 147 pounder, I think he'd be a superstar. Why? It's the difference. It's about the competition. 147 now is dead. You have to be in a division where there's mad competition. Pause. I was born 1996. Damn, you such a cute little baby. Young. Coda standing both sides on the fence weekend right now, no matter who. Yeah. Another spicy old head. I don't get it. How many miles would you run when you fought? Oh, man, I wouldn't. 2. Literally 2. My old trainer, Kevin Rooney, he wasn't big on running. He told me 2. Because honestly, running doesn't do much for me. If I'm sparring and more importantly doing bag work and I go all out, I was told at a young age from Kevin Rooney, go all out. I talk to you guys about this all the time. The shit that Floyd showed you, the tap, 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 and then power. So you're throwing 8 out of 10 shots are tap, 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 and 2 are power. That doesn't build endurance. I was taught every shot has to be as hard or as fast or both. So you do that and you spar, running isn't necessary. That was actually a question, Marco. What was the question? Ask it again because I got to catch up to all these. Marco doesn't run, just heavy bag. Yeah, not now. I saw him moving out 17. Yeah, so you're my age. I'm 48. All right, so that haircut that Morrell has reminds me a lot. Oh, no, I'm mistaking. Fuck, I'm mistaking the other dude. The dude who Abdullah Mason fought. No, not Abdullah Mason. Fuck, who's the dude with the shag in the back? That was Abdullah Mason. He looked like Jose Luis Ramirez, the other Cuban, the Cuban heavyweight who called it his lion's mane. So it must be some Cuban shit. Those motherfuckers. Was it the dude who Abdullah Mason fought? I think it was. He had like the back, just a puff. It was either the dude who Abdullah Mason fought or who Shushu fought. I believe it was Mason. Marco, you can't say the T word that rhymes with granny. You might get your channel in trouble. Well, we'll see. Thank you for the heads up. Morrell will put Benavidez on his back foot. I ask you again to title your show in my honor once again. I don't get it. So you're saying if Morrell loses, you want me to title the show in your honor? Is that what you're asking? Be specific. The more I run, the better my endurance is. Running's been. I'm not saying it's not beneficial, but if you're working hard in the gym, you can do minimal running. Running's good because you want to condition parts of your body that you don't, because when you box, you don't use all the same muscles as when you run, but it's not, you don't have to do it a lot. You can get away with not doing it. Morrell amateur record is 130-2 and won a gold in the youth. Damn, really, Gus? Fuck. But his last fight, a lot of people thought he actually lost. Benavidez never had a fight that nobody thought he lost. That's crazy. I used to jog 5-8 miles a day, 12. I believe you. But all that does is drain your fucking legs. Like, why? If you're in the gym doing what you got to do, that's simulating exactly what you're going to do. When you're hitting bags and sparring, you're simulating exactly what the task is going to be. So that's enough. But, again, running doesn't hurt, but you can overkill with it. What do you think about 5 versus 5 between Golden Boy Matchroom? I don't know. Who's fighting it? My heart was set for it. Yeah, Abdullah. It was Mason's opponent. Okay, that's what I thought. Superman. What up, Superman? Damn, where's Lois? Fucking told her I'm going out. I'm going out, bitch. I have my porridge ready when I come back. So what you told Lois? Superman's a gangster. They reminds me of folks when they're hyping up Matias. Ooh, I like that, Rob. He is like a Matias, but he doesn't have all knockouts. Figueroa is going to knock Fulton. Yo, Fulton looks mad fat. Why is nobody talking about how much weight he put on? I saw a video too. First of all, this shit's all, he's like a plump, he looks like a jolly kid. He looks like a jolly toddler during Christmas. And then I saw a video where he's talking, he lifts up his shirt, and you see his belly. It looks like he's wearing a fat suit, like the same shit that Jake Paul wore. Pumping up the Tyson fight. Rocking a baldy with a shag in the back is crazy. Maybe he's got what I got going on. Maybe he has to do that. When Benavidez will lose, UD 12 rounds on the card. Okay. I mean, look. Nah, you know what? I don't think I want to do that. Because I'm not a big bettor, and I'm also not a big, I don't have the same ego as a lot of people do about calling fights. I don't care if I'm wrong. I've told you guys this. I don't have a crystal ball shoved up my ass. Miss Cleo is not my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell I'm not a Zoltar machine. So no, I don't place that much weight on who called it or who didn't. If there's a skill to guessing where you can 100% win, then okay, I'll get competitive with it. But there's no skill. None of us fucking know. Who knew that Mike Tyson would look that bad against Jake after looking how he looked 4 years prior? Like that bad, I'm saying. Come on, he looked worse than anybody thought. Marco, every elite boxer goes up in the mountains to run. Even I did too. I used to when I was on the boxing team, University of Arizona boxing team, we would run up this mountain in Arizona. That shit was crazy elevation, so it was harder to breathe. I did that too. Fulton really be like 150 more. He fights at what? He fought at 118. Yeah, no, he might have been 30. Yep, about 30 pounds. You're about right. I think 150 is right. A mixtape? No, he's not. He's a rapper. Yeah, but fluctuating running and jogging has to do with strength and conditioning. I don't know. Again, I don't think it's bad for you. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying you don't have to go crazy with it. You can do it minimally. You could do 1 or 2 miles. And a lot of guys, James Toney, a lot of great guys don't run at all. Styles make fights. I like Morello over Benavidez. I bet on Styles. Okay. I don't know how you can go against Benavidez, who just walks forward when he has to, can box when he has to, can do everything. He's a complete fighter. And you're going to see this, Alan, in this upcoming fight. And a lot of people, other people who think he's just a flat-footed power puncher that doesn't move his head, and you're going to see that that's not what he is. And he's already shown it. He was doing head movement against Vosnik. Not crazy amounts, but definitely bunch of spurts of it. Mixtape is a highlight reel, I thought. Well, it's also fucking rapping. Eon going his Twitter, he said that yesterday. So yeah, he's rapping, I guess. I need to watch highlights. I will get it, my boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. The way you write it. Are you from King? The way you write that shit, you're trying to say it with like a southern accent. Are you from the South? Nah, Benavidez is complete, but he's been dropped in sparring. I've heard a few times he got dropped with a jab. Come on. You heard he got dropped. There is footage I've seen, and you've probably seen, of him whooping Kelly Pavlik's ass when he's 15. There's footage of him putting serious beats. I mean, he put the beats on dudes like he's in the fucking engineer booth throughout his whole career. So, you could hear he deals with observable facts, blood. Damn, we're only at 20 tonight. That's a Friday night. I do think he's a complete fighter. He's been a weight bully. Okay, but now that's what people say. But now nobody can say that anymore. The way Booba was snapping his head back from boxing. See, Alan, now I'm starting to get a little glimpse into you. You're and I hate saying this because I sound like I'm Ness, but my man Ness, but you're a hater. Benavidez destroyed Boo Boo. There was no point where Boo Boo was whooping his ass. And yeah, he might have got caught a couple times, but his boxing. You can't look at that fight and say anything negative about Benavidez. And if you do, you just don't like him, which is fine. You have the right not to like him. But at least just say, I don't like him. Don't act like something was happening to him, because it wasn't. Yeah, he has Morel, but typical fight small. I thought they going to come off retirement. Alberto wasn't lying. What Alberto say? Yeah, go to his Twitter. Yeah, I believe it. Marco, try the Guava LaCroix. The fuck is that? Told you, Eon, his heart ain't in boxing. Inoue took Fulton's will. You might have a point. I mean, you might have a point. But he has a fight coming up, right? He looks like a different person. And didn't he have some weird hair thing? Didn't he have like a fucking rat tail, which I think he shaved off? So might be some Philly shit. I don't know what that was. You said I was hating when I told you Ryo would box Pitbull's ears off. Okay. Huh? Hey, you know what? You know what? You know what? Where is it?
Got him!
You're right. I like Benavidez. I just believe Morel has more skills. We're going to find out. I'm not going to title a show after you, but you'll get your props. LaCroix tastes like battery acid. What the fuck is LaCroix? Oh, wait. LaCroix is, you're talking about seltzers, right? Wow, I'm out of it. This. Okay. You told me the guava. I don't like guava. Now I get what you're talking about. Well, Fulton Hart ain't in boxing no more. Fulton got dropped like twice by that random Mexican dude in his last fight. Did he get dropped twice? Fulton got dropped. Wow. Yeah, no, I know. I realize now what he was talking about. I got confused. I got to get another one too, because a couple drops, but it's empty. Matter of fact, I'm going to get one. 1 second. Ugh. All right. So the one I got now is not LaCroix. It's Waterloo, but it's grape. This is my shit. I love grape. All right. Let's go back down. Coda, never heard of him before. DJ Rush, what up? It won't matter how much skill Morel has if he can't take Benavidez' power from his punches. I believe Morel truly wants to keep David off him and wear him down with body shot. Okay, so DJ or Rush, who do you have winning though? I don't understand who you're going to pick from that message. That was Fulton's comeback fight. They were trying to give him an easy touch. Well, didn't come out easy, did it? That shit went left, though. What's up, Chris Esparon? G-Smooth. So is Teofimo going to really face Haney? I don't think so, but that's what I'm hearing. I don't like that brand. It doesn't have enough bubbles for me. Oh, word? It's not bubbly enough for you? It doesn't have the bubbles?
Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti!
I'm just saying. Dudes who need to get bubbly, are...
Tutti frutti!
That's all I'm saying. But no judgment. Smash that like. It's a free show. It is. It is. Austin. Yep, there it is. I knew that. You're not saying my boy. You're saying my bye. I can't do the fucking Southern accent. Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, I can. I could do like redneck Southern accent. Like, shut your fucking mouth. But I can't do like a cool Southern accent. I'm going to keep them funds. You didn't even start the GoFundMe, so you're keeping nothing, actually. What's that, Eon? What we got? See, I got to go into my actual page and click it. It's kind of annoying because I can't click shit on StreamYard. All right, Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, tag these scary Mexicans. Mexicans usually got a lot of heart, but these dudes is so scared. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that means, but power is the most irrelevant skill at the elite level. Benavidez need to worry about Morel's boxing more than Morel needs to worry about Benavidez's power. Disagree, but we'll find out. Nah, your Southern accent sounds racist. I'm making fun of rednecks. I can't be racist to my own peoples. You know what I'm saying? I want to make fun of rednecks. I can make fun of rednecks. I'm white. That's from my boy Alberto. Tells the pay to stop ducking. Ooh. Damn, Eon, this black power shit today. I don't even pop like that for this Mex. Oh, yeah, Eon is awesome. Awesome Black Panther shit. That's cool. That's cool. He is 75%. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. Roll with it. Fuck it. Word up. Indiana dudes, man. Indiana be rough. Is Indiana rough? Is there any part of Indiana that's like mad ghetto and mad dangerous? I bet you there's not. Maybe there's some parts where like the sheep be fucking bugging out and the horses will like do a drive-by, like and, like kick you and keep going. Like it must be gangster like that. But you know, man, heard that Edgar Berlanga called out Jermell Charlo. That's a good fight for him. Oh, Jermell, not Jamal. I'm with that fight. You mean Jamal? Indiana sweet. Oh shit.
Tutti frutti!
Okay. Gary, Indiana.
Tutti frutti!
That's where you're from, Alan? Fun fact. I don't think I want to like this. Roy Jones been KO'd any times in any other fighter. That's definitely not true. But thank you for bringing him up and bounce passing me. What we do here to honor the gentleman.
I must have forgot!
Teo smokes Devin. I agree. You keep saying so upset. Okay. You know what I'm trying to do, Eon? I'm trying to bond you and me. The little bit of cracker you have, bond it with the whole cracker I have. Trying to fucking be brothers. But you don't want to be my brother? Fine. Fine. That's cool. Gary, Indiana is rough. Yeah, no, I know. I've heard
Tutti
a lot
frutti!
Nah, but for real, I heard it's
Tutti
really...
frutti!
Guys, stop it. I'm being real. It is
Tutti
really...
frutti!
You guys be playing. Gary, Indiana is definitely... Okay, well, whatever. I'm originally from St. Louis, not too far away. St. Lunatic? You a St. Lunatic? I'm going to pick David Benavidez. I believe, to me, this is how it will play out. Morel will win the first couple rounds. That's usually the case with Benavidez, as he fucking downloads. But past 6 or 7, it will start to wear down. But he will. Oh, I thought the other way around. I thought you said Morrell's going to win. Oh, Morrell will win the first couple rounds, but past 6-7, he will start to wear down Benavidez. You just wrote some wrong shit. You mean he's going to wear down Morrell. You said you're going to pick Benavidez, but now you're saying he's going to get worn down. So I'm confused. To be honest, Indiana is cool. We influenced by other big cities like Chicago, Detroit, not originality. Okay. Well, that sucks. You be original. You start the trend. Who wants to play chess? I'll fuck you up in chess. I used to play tournaments when I was a kid. Even Indiana Hoosiers sound sus. Yeah. Nah, the Hoosiers are definitely.
Tutti frutti.
Indianapolis is its own thing, though, where I'm from. All right. Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller. Nah, I actually know Reggie Miller. I went to dinner with Reggie Miller one night. Not in a like.
Tutti frutti.
Like just like dudes. Marco Sourdough. You already did that one, Alberto. And you made my wife laugh too when I read it last time. I think she's not listening right now. So, and that's why you talking about dildos.
Tutti frutti.
Like, what's the point of we're in a boxing room and you're talking to me about dildos? Ah, boy. Alex M. Fresco. Miller cooked those Knicks 20. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Please, let's move on. No Roy talk slander. No Knicks slander, especially back then. And they didn't cook them. We fucking won that series. We just couldn't get by the Bulls. They won one series where Ewing missed the fucking layup, and that's how. Come on. The Knicks historically whooped Indiana. That wasn't our problem. Our problem was fucking Chicago. We're talking about Indiana after all. Yeah, I know, man. Let's move on. Let's move on. Benavidez is going to win. Is that Saturday? No, right? There's more time. No, that's not for a while. They just announced it, right? When's that fight? Benavidez versus Morrell. What's the date? Is it this year or is it next year? Next year meaning after January 1st. February 1st. So that's coming up. So about 2 months. All right. 2 months. That's exciting. I'm excited for a fight that we're getting in about 3 weeks. Does anybody know what fight that is? 3 weeks. Biggest fight. Biggest treasure in all of sports at one point is what this fight's for. How you the boxing expert, but we always got to catch you up with speed. Because I don't really remember fucking day. I'm an expert at history and I'm an expert at breaking down shit. Knowing up and coming fighters or remembering dates of when fights are coming well before. No. I'll know of that week. The week of, I'll know it's coming because I hear it, you know. I didn't write anything wrong. I said what Morrell's strategy should be coming in the fight, but I didn't pick him to win. I believe depending on how Morrell much can take Benavidez' power. So you're not choosing who you think is going to win. Is that it? I'm still very confused. Yes, Feb, because Ben looking fat and flabby. I wouldn't say fat and flabby. Way too much for PBC to drop the ball. Tyson Usyk, exactly. And unfortunately, it's not unified anymore because Dubois has a piece of that. But it is for the lineal championship, which is really the only thing that counts. I'm an expert at talking casual boxing fans money, my favorite pastime. Damn. I am too. So let's do this quickly. Who do we have winning? Who do we have winning this fight? And second question, did you guys see the video I dropped today of Dokes? So I want to play it for you guys if you didn't. If you want me to play it. If you don't, that's cool. Teo loses to Devin. Disagree. The saddest part is that Devin has wanted that fight for quite some time now, and Teo openly announced he's not fighting Haney. Oh, he's not going to fight Haney? Okay, CJ, why you got Fury this time? What is prompting you to choose Fury now? Teo ducking in broad daylight, shaking my head. Why does he want to fight him? Tell me. I got Fury. Okay, 2 Furies so far. Fury. Ooh, 3 Furies. Why do you put Devin Haney in the title? 90% of boxing fans don't give a fuck about Devin Haney. That is not true, Alberto. You don't give a fuck about him because...
Oh, that's racist.
But most people do. Only people pushing for line Devin Haney are ones with Bill's payroll. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I like that. Why? Why we got Fury? We got one answer. We got one description, one reason here. Takes more seriously. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, he was whooping Fury's. He was whooping Usyk's ass up until he got caught. But hurt him, was fucking him up. I hope he does that again. I hope he outboxes him, but then also alternates between doing that and just leaning on him and roughing him up. So we just thoroughly, because outboxing Fury is really a slap in his face for his ego because he's supposed to be the one who boxes people. What's up, Armor? What'd you tell the truth about? I believe that Usyk learned he needs to flank Fury, though. 12? Obviously, you meant to write something else. Fight him through 12, probably, right? If Usyk is in good shape, he stops Fury in 5. He stops Fury in 5?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
He's going to stop Fury in 5.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, these guys say anything. He was cruising in the last fight. He just fell asleep. I agree. And he didn't. The biggest one nobody's bringing up. He did not use his weight. What he did to Wilder the second. There's going to be I'm telling you guys, I think there's going to be a repeat of Wilder. First Wilder fight, he boxed, and it was close. I mean, Fury won that fight easy. But, because of the way he fought, him running back, him moving, and he got knocked down, similar. They gave it a draw. And then in the rematch, he stopped running and used his size and his weight. And you saw what happened. That's what I think is going to happen in this fight. Rematch. It's going to be very similar. He's going to dominate Usyk, maybe even stop him. Fury going to come forward, put his weight on Usyk, body shot. That's what I'm saying, Alex. Usyk stoppage, 10th round. Mark my words. Sure, I'll mark your words.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Usyk is way too good. Yeah, no. Usyk is definitely way too good. What? Oh, my bad. Sorry. Marquise. We don't know why he doesn't want to fight Haney, Marco, but he just came out recently and posted a video that says he's not fighting Haney when allegedly his team is in talks with. Teo be saying some wild shit, though, just to keep that pot stirring. I believe Fury lost a lot in that last fight. You might have a point, Alan. Who do you got in that fight, Alan? Since you're such a good fucking predictor. Since you predicted Rayo would beat Pitbull, and now you're telling me that Benavidez. Who you got in this fight? You might have told me already, but I'm getting a lot of messages, so I forgot if you did tell me. Fury literally got brain damage by Usyk and the armor. Yeah, Jesus. LR9 Vlogs, what up? Nice beard. Welcome. Thoughts on Teofimo joining? I like it. I was saying this earlier, LR. Genius move, not only because of the knowledge he's going to get from one of the greatest pound fighters, the greatest at one point recently, but being associated with Canelo is going to skyrocket his stock Kind of like when Floyd showed up in fucking in Gervonta's corners and Curb. Same shit. Canelo being at ringside or walking him to the ring, getting in the ring with him during his fights, being at, all that is going to rise Teo's stock. All of it, tenfold. Genius move. All Fury is good at is ripped gloves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ripped gloves. Marco hate when a boxer beats a puncher. Do I? Give me examples of that. I was going to say, nah, you're crazy, but you might be right. Give me some other examples of me not liking that, and let's see if you're right. Because I'll admit it. You guys know, right? I admit shit. I'm not fucking stubborn like certain people. Usyk stops Fury. Okay. Nice beard, pause, tutti frutti. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Okay. You're right.
Tutti frutti.
But it was still a nice beard. I guess I'm jealous. Dude, the hair, the beard, the whole thing going. What are the 3 best fights to make in the sport? Mine are Teo versus Tank. Absolutely agreed. Virgil versus Boots. The best fights to make in all sport is Virgil versus Boots, not Boots versus Crawford, not Canelo Benavidez, not Bam Inoue. Nah, I only agree with the first one, Teo and Tank. And he's young, still has a lot of time to improve. True that. Canelo team will ruin Teo's flair. If you know boxing, all Canelo's trainer does is just hook power. Agreed. But Teo already has a very high level IQ. He has a lot of experience and information in his bank. So, by the way, I got Usyk beating Fury again. If Fury planned to come in heavier and put in weight on Usyk, I don't believe that will be enough. Usyk will just outbox him again. What's he going to do? He's getting leaned on. That drains that conditioning. The only good boxer from Canelo's team is Gio, dude. Who do you have, Zepeda or Shakur? I'm going to have to go with Shakur. Actions-wise. Canelo's coach is afraid of the jab. Okay. Bam is too small for Inoue. Nah, really. Bam's 118. Inoue's 122. How's he too small? That's one weight class. 4 pounds. What am I missing? Thoughts on Shields shitting on Taylor Serrano fight? I know Clarissa. I like her. I talked to her offline. Like, we're cool. I think she's upset because it's so hard for a woman in boxing. She's literally the most accomplished female in boxing history, and she's still in her fucking prime. That shows you how. Yet, these 2 girls who aren't really known get on this platform and get all these eyeballs and make all this money, and they both are nowhere near her level, so she's frustrated. I get it. Maybe she could have came at it differently, but I get it. Fuck. She was talking about fighting Jake Paul. She should sign with Jake Paul. She would be that would really do great for her. Bam's 115. Okay, still 7 pounds. Come on. They could fight. And don't forget, Trejo, Inoue just came up from 118 to take the 22-pound title. He just came up from 118. So they're within the same weight. Yeah, Bam's a little smaller, but it could happen. She's a hater. I had Farmer being Zepeda my last fight. Okay. I love New Shields is coping so hard. Coping? Plant versus Maul needs to happen. Yeah. But I don't think it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to. It needs to. It'd be fun. But I think Plant fucks him up. I don't think Jamal is Jarmal, excuse me. I don't think he's mentally ready for action. Shield, and you know what? He knows that because that's why you don't see him fighting anybody. Shields has never trained how to fight as big as Taylor Serrano. What you mean? Why do women get so jealous? I'm not a female, man. I don't know. I don't mind Berlanga or Maul either. Maul's too small. Berlanga versus Jake Paul would be a good one. I just don't think he's big enough for Jake. And he's too risky. Like, he beats Jake. Even though he's he's at least 1 to 2 weight classes smaller. Technically, he beats Jake. Beats the shit out of him, probably. Candace sold MSG. Shields has never been close to doing that. Is that true? It sold it out by itself? By the way, Mike, you going to send me those videos? What's going on? I want to see those videos of you fucking fighting. Charlo beats that Trailer Park Boy. Damn. Trailer Park Boy.
Oh, that's racist.
Great fight, but a lot of people don't like her personality. She's defensive, but she doesn't. So she's reactive. But you approach her with like respect and love, she gives that back. But you fuck with her, or if you show even a hint of fucking with her, she goes way harder. Reactively defensive. Or defensively reactive. I don't like either. Charlo Plant showed me something in his last. What did he show you? That he can get fucking almost dropped? Or he did get dropped, didn't he? Did that guy McCumbee drop him? Yeah, he did. And he should have dropped him a couple times, right? But they only called 1 knockdown. They both 168. You thinking of little Charlo? No. Jamal Charlo is the middleweight champion, 160. He never fought at 68. Jamal Charlo is probably still the current middleweight champion. Jermel is a 154 champion. Thoughts on Zerto Opataya? I got Opataya. Yeah, I got Opataya. I noticed all the pro black channels are backing up Clarissa. Boxing is full of racists.
Oh, that's racist.
Armor, are you black? Probably not. Yeah, I'm out for that. You're out for what? I never watch any other fights since I don't watch women's boxing. Yeah, I don't really watch either. But I've watched her and Savannah Marshall fight. Katie outboxed Amanda. True, but she doesn't like any criticism at all. A lot of fighters don't, man. I'm starting to learn that. He dropped him twice officially, and there was one more that should have been, right? He brought up Jose Bene. Who the fuck is that? He showed me that he can adjust at the elite level. You're half black, half what? You're full of shit. You're probably a fucking. You are a white boy from Nebraska who's probably 19 years old. I know my people. I mean, not Nebraska, but, you know, the cracker complexion. Who you got? Madrimov versus Boyachuk. Madrimov. Good one, though. Benavidez, Jose Maul brought him up. Huh? I don't know. Benavidez, Jose Maul brought him up. That's all fucking jumble, mumble mouth word salad. I don't even know what that means. Please specify. He meant half a brain. Oh, shit. Damn, Eon. Eon's going hardcore. He just said he's half because he's saying some racist shit. He's saying some racist shit, so he's being like, yeah, I'm black. It's like me being like, I got a lot of black friends. You know what I'm saying, vlogs? Or LR9? I don't know what you want to be called, but the nappy hair dude is, oh, shit. Now that, all jokes aside.
Oh, that's racist.
Unless you are really half black or black, then you could say that, I guess. I don't know the rules. You sound like Teo's pops, though. Not Teo's pops, Ryan Garcia's pops. That's what I'm saying. The last fight I wrote backwards on purpose. Jamal Charlo brought up Jose Benavidez. Jamal Charlo brought up fighting Jose Benavidez? Or are you saying he beat up Jose Benavidez? What do you fucking... I don't get what you're saying, Superman. Madrimov beat anyone at 54 outside of that man. Armor plates is half frog. Ribbit. Ribbit. My hair is curly. Yeah, he already beat Jose. 154 is the most talented, best division in boxing. Yeah, especially if Charlo and Errol Spence come back, then it's the most. If not, 40, 35, those are all comparable. Madrimov or Boots? I would have said Boots before, right? But after seeing what just happened, might be Madrimov, man. Madrimov might be able to outbox him. But Boots has that crazy power. Benavidez will expose Morel. Thank you. Armor, I haven't been agreeing with a lot of the racist shit you've been saying today, but that I agree with. That I agree with. So I'm going to give a bomb, not to your racist shit, but to that. Hold on, Benavidez now. Madrimov can move up with 2 wins. Take Carlos belt. So the last fight Charlo had after his drinking mental situation was Jose Benavidez. But during that fight, Benavidez was brought up from a lower weight. Yes. That's true. Boots feels terrible. I told you that before. Boots' feet are terrible. It's crazy. Boots just had a bad win and Madrimov had a good loss. True. Most people don't know shit about boxing, especially those old school boxer lovers. Talking about me? That's rude. Damn, Dwayne didn't come in today. He's probably sleeping. He's probably sleeping. All right, what else we got, people? Kick some shit. Not me? Okay, good. Well, thank you. Oh, he's half. That's why he said you're a frog. I just realized your fucking profile picture is a frog with hair. That's probably from some show that I've never watched. Is that a beer you're drinking, Marco? No, sir. It is grape sparkling water. I love grape. If I wasn't off the sugar, I'd be drinking grape soda because I love that shit. Dwayne was tired from school, probably. Yeah, probably. I'm drinking a Bud Light right now. All right. 3, 2, 3, quick. Tank is only prominent boxer hosting a turkey giveaway next week, yet it's receiving no publicity, only negative coverage. Is that true? Okay. Hoops, what up, blood? Where you been? I have Ortiz beating Boots also. I don't know about that. Ortiz's job would be a problem in that bout. Ortiz's jab. I don't know about that. I don't think Ortiz has the counter punching. Ortiz has great punch placement, but not so much counter punching. I don't know. And he doesn't have the power that Boots has. Boots hits harder. Allen is an example of someone who doesn't know boxing. Armor plates needs armor plates around his body because he talks so much shit. Everybody wants to shoot him. I think he's right because it's in Baltimore. I think the Ravens are helping too. All right. Man, I'm sick, bro. I've been at home resting. All right. Well, get better. Get better, blood. Talk technical boxing and get better. Blood. You know what it is. How it is. That's a good look for Tank giving back. A lot of people do it. Do you guys remember the old school Tyson and Don King giving out turkeys? That shit is fucking famous. I'm right, but I should change the way I say it. Okay. Remy, what up? Or Jeremy. Yo, Marco, how come you don't listen to West Coast rap music? You afraid you'll get checked? What do you mean by checked? If I listen to West Coast music, I'm going to get checked. Checked by who? And what do you mean by checked? I listen to it because I think the shit's whack. Tank is the only fighter that publicized a turkey giveaway. Yeah, maybe. I don't really, I'm not a lot. I don't really follow the shit that goes outside the ring much. I consider myself an analyst, I'm not news or media, right? I'm an analyst. There's a difference. But there are certain things that you got to talk about, obviously. So every now and then there's certain crazy headlines that you can't ignore. But for the most part, The news, I'm not boxing news. I am boxing an analyst. If Devin did the turkey giveaway, all those pro-black channels will report it. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. But that's why you come into this room. I'm not like that. Crushing might. Usyk goes through Fury this time. Stoppage, second, 1/3 of the fight. Okay.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Not happening. This is why I watch your shit, Marco. Appreciate you. Where you from again, Armor? I forgot. You guys got to forgive me, man. I talk to a lot of fucking dudes, people online in my boxing space, and I can't always remember where people are from. So anyway, let's keep it going for a little longer, people. My man, Armor. Look at this. Appreciate you, Armor. Wait. Appreciate. Extra crispy 2-piece with a side of napkins. Extra crispy with extra napkins. All right, what else we got, people? What else we got? Talk to me. Talk to me. Alan doesn't know boxing because he doesn't have a casual perspective. Why are you speaking about yourself in the third person? Very confused right now. I hate when people say somebody's a casual. That's like the version in the hood where like dudes would say to us, like, you're a bitch. Or now people say, you act like a female. Back in the day when I was coming up, you call somebody a bitch, that's like fight. That's fighting. That's like the biggest disrespect. Or a pussy, that's disrespect. Now it's they say female or whatever, but you calling somebody a casual, I think holds the same weight as somebody now saying somebody's just a bitch. That's supposed to be like the biggest insult. Like, you're a casual. It's like anybody who's in my room or any of these boxing rooms is not a casual. Casuals, by definition, won't be in these rooms. It's such a stupid thing to say. Okay. Ortiz doesn't beat Boots. I don't think so either. That avatar is wild Armor, but he looked like a working frog. Said I don't know boxing. Oh, okay. Northern California, Sacramento, California. We definitely in the casa. I never been in the north. My wife's been to San Fran. I never been. Heard it's way cool. I heard the people are way doper than Southern California dudes are a little fucking weird sometimes. Boots is a level above Ortiz. I agree. Nah, stop the fake prejudice. You know you were bumping that. I got 5 on it. Nothing but a G thing. Yes, I actually do like both of those. I do. But not as much as the East Coast shit. OD disrespect. Dude just doxed me. What the fuck? What's OD and what's doxed mean? What do you think about Haney versus Duarte? Good fight for Haney. He wins it. Good comeback fight for him. Navarrete versus Shakur. Shakur. The only person who will beat Shakur for sure, in my opinion, which rhymes, who only beats Shakur for sure, Tank. I can't believe how people actually think Ortiz beats Boots. 60 million watch Tyson Paul. No, not 60. 108 million. Devices. 60 million households. Isn't that crazy? And that's because Jake brings casuals on. I just said, I don't know if you're going against what I just said, but I just said people who come in my room or boxing rooms are not casuals. Sanctioned boss, what's crack-a-lackin', blood? Oh, shit. Get out, my man. Quick. Hitting me. That extra 5-piece with a side of biscuits, extra napkins, and a fucking apple pie. I'm supporting Tank all the way. Every young kid deserves to see him in a positive light. Rick Glazer working overtime to make my role model look bad. I interviewed Rick Glazer once. I don't know much about him. I know that a lot of people don't like him. When people called guys P and Bs, pussies and bitches. OD, yeah, absolutely. I came to the conclusion that it's either a fanboy thing or a race thing or a casual thing. Shakur beats Tank. Shakur beats Tank?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Shakur beats Tank.
Get the fuck out of here!
Shakur beats Tank?
Homie, don't play that.
Shakur beats Tank. You say that again. You say that one more time and
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
don't fuck with me. Punk. Tank is pound for pound. Agreed. Jai is gonna stop Zerto. I agree with that too. There you are, Dwayne. We just somebody who said it. Eon said you're sleeping. Long day of school. What does Fury do better from Usyk? Everything. Except even his foot movement. His foot movement is different. His head movement isn't as good as Usyk. That's about it. What up, Jack? Key versus Africa 140. Who the fuck is Key? Who the fuck is Africa? This takes, I swear, his takes cracks me up. Alan, I agree. Okay. So, do you like West Coast rap music? After all, I remember everyone on East Coast wanted the lowrider because of Snoop. No, we did not. No one, no fucking lowriders. Get out of here. They funny Shakur going to sleep. Yep, agreed. Mark, you think Jake Paul beats AJ? Do I think Jake Paul beats AJ?
Get the fuck out of here!
What do you think I am? Like, something wrong with me?
Look at me! I'm the waterboard, dude!
Jake Paul beats AJ?
What you talking about, Willis?
Jake Paul beats AJ? Oh my goodness.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
No. You love Tanky. I do like Tank. I don't know about love. He left some negative comments on my fucking IG like last year. All Tank will do is sip Shakira's jab and boom Shakur to the floor. What up, Ak? Busy? Tank fans believe in him more than he believes in himself. That might be true. He might have, but that's what drives him. That fuels him. That disbelief or that need to prove, that insecurity. That's what drove Tyson. He didn't even admit it. And I'm not saying he's insecure or he doesn't believe in himself, but it's that fear of losing that does drive Tank. That's like, maybe I'm not. Now I got to keep proving that I am. Africa is Richards Hitchens. Oh. So Keyshawn versus Richards and Hitchens? Yeah, I don't know. Hitchens, I guess. People confuse Shakur with the modern day Floyd. No, they do not. Dubois versus Parker. I'm going to go with Dubois. Parker got beat. Parker, he beat Zhang and Wilder both didn't throw any punches. Now he thinks he's a man. Marco, I'm a senior in high school, supposed to be looking at scholarships right now. Well, hopefully your grades are good enough. Y'all making me crack up, my boy. All right. You said you don't have casuals in your room. I don't. Nobody in here is a casual. That's silly. I'm probably the closest thing to a casual in this room, and I'm not. Casual are the majority of the people, like Eon said, that watched that Tyson Paul fight. Those are the majority of those were casuals. Not even the majority. Probably half of them. Then the other half just watch it because the shit's on Netflix and free. Nah, maybe more than half, actually. Yeah, maybe like 75% were casuals. The fear of losing. Yep. Agreed. But, Floyd did certain things when he was the A side. You got to use your leverage when you got it. People say if you like Tank, you're a casual. Well, that's just stupid. That's a good one, Blind. I'm going to have to go with Munguia. I'm going to go with Munguia. I think he's just too experienced, too technically sound. I have to agree, man. I like Tank, but what has he done to be called the best? Well, you guys remember pound for pound, right? I have 3 criteria. achievement, right? Dominance, right? And skill. Tank blows out the water, the skill part, blows out the water, the dominance part. The only thing, or accomplishment, not achievement, whatever, is the accomplishment. His accomplishment is good, but it's not at the level of an Usyk or, other guys. Arguably, but not. But I think his dominance and his skill level are so heavy that they even out the fact that his accomplishment isn't where it should be, and he still puts him in the top for me. The fear of losing is why he refused to unify. Shakur hasn't fought anyone. That's true. That's true too. Caleb Smith versus Buatsi. I am so glad you asked me about that one. Caleb Smith versus Buatsi. This is what I think.
Boring. Boring.
Oh, and also,
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Tank fighting Garcia 140, no claws, never scared, little runt. Guess it was okay. Who has Shakur fought this better than Ryan, Martin, Pitbull? I'm with you. Nobody. But nobody's putting Shakur in the top 10 anymore. That's the argument here. Does Tank belong in the top 10? Marco, Tank literally beats Shakur and Keyshawn, and they will still say, yeah, if he beats Shakur, maybe they wouldn't, but they might. They'll be like, well, who'd Shakur ever beat? Marco, does that couch have your body impression? There's an impression for you. It's not a couch, by the way. It's a single seater. It's my little Archie Bunker corner in my house where I only sit here and do my boxing content. Well, I do my content down in my studio. You guys see the actual videos with the belts behind me. It's more professional. This is where I just chill. Tankin Zepeda ducking. Tank's eye is crazy, but no real comp. Okay, you guys just... I'm going to go down a little here. Kobe. What up? Nah, Marco, back in the 90s, almost everyone in NYC wanted a low rider, but he wasn't. No, they didn't. I'm from here. I don't know where you're from, but I'm from there. No, they didn't. How is Tank's skill level so high when he has holes in his defense like that? Holes in his defense? He hasn't been hit much. He has been, but not much. And he's knocked almost everybody out. Tank doesn't get hit a lot. Like, not a lot. And you have to understand another thing too, Kobe. Part of Tank's game plan is to let somebody think that they're getting off. He did that against Frank Martin. He went at Frank, let Frank throw at him, kept his guard up. He got hit a couple times, but he was blocking most of them, but he was still getting hit a little. And then he had Frank thinking, oh, I could get off these combinations with no repercussion. He let him do that for a couple rounds, and then he started countering him and put him out. So him getting hit is part of the game plan in a lot of instances. When he feels the power and he knows this guy can't hurt me, I'll block most of them, and even if one gets through, it ain't shit. Say what you want about Ryan Garcia and about Rolly. They both hit very hard. And Tank took their best shots and didn't even wink. Marco, you must be funny to hang with. You just chill. Appreciate it. Promise Tank will look mediocre versus Shakur. Still got the ability to KO him. Well, you shouldn't promise, Ian, because you're not Jesus or Mother Mary or Hashem or Allah or Buddha. So you can't fucking make anything happen biblically. Frank versus Shakur. Frank versus Shakur. Frank versus Shakur.
Boring.
Shakur was a fighter. Armor plates can't be older. Yeah, I don't know how old he is. Marco, worst shot you ever had and worst shot I ever took? Two. One guy hit me in the nose. I think he might have cracked. I don't know if he didn't break my nose. He might have cracked it. And then a body shot. I remember taking the solar plexus, which taught me to do the same thing back to people. Oh, I almost went down from that, but I didn't. But I remember being like, if this dude hits me one more time in that spot, I'm going to have to take a knee. So I just played it off and circled. When you hit with a body shot, 15 seconds maybe, and you're okay, it's totally gone. So you just got to move around, act like it didn't bother you, keep away. In the 15 seconds, it was gone, didn't hurt anymore. He didn't know he hurt me, and that was it. But if he would have followed up, I would have had a problem. Marco has couch fibers glowing into your flesh. I'm gonna have my foot up your ass, growing up out of your ass. You keep fucking with me. Fury's finished. No, he's not. Hector Garcia was getting good until that ruckus happened in the 7th. Imagine saying Ortiz beats Boots after Ortiz's shitty performance. Well, Boots had a shitty performance too, though. They both did. People thought Ortiz lost, actually. Nobody thought Boots lost, but people thought Ortiz lost. So they both looked mortal. All right, peoples. I am out. It is late. Appreciate you guys, though. See if we'll chop it up tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live during the day. All right. Peace out, people. Appreciate you again. Hit the thumbs up on the way out.